okay? The reason, one of the many reasons why I'm here in Ecuador is because I had a deep attraction to the spiritual, metaphysical understanding that the Incas had with the sun. And very many ancient high cultures had their own deep relationship with the sun. Why? Because the sun would be the best representation of God, of this timeless realm. And literally, the sun also is the source of all physical energy. Everything in our solar system, everything in our world, energetically comes from the sun, at this physical level. Okay, again, our function is to mimic the sun, but at a higher level, at a spiritual level. Okay, we're mimicking the sun. The sun is ever present. The sun's energy is seemingly infinite. I mean, technically, it's not, but relative to our space-time world, it's infinite. It's gone on for billions of years, and it will continue for billions of years more. So, all practical purposes, it's infinite. It's without end. Okay. This is again a model, a teacher for us, and so developing a relationship with the sun was very key to the Incas. Okay, it's very key to my life. It's very important, and this would be part of the practice of those living in community, conscious living, is to have this deep relationship with the sun, and especially living in this equatorial band, which I recommend for everyone to live between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. That this is where the whole oasis, new Earth will be constructed, because this is where you have the best relationship with the sun, the most powerful relationship with the sun. So as such, the length of day here doesn't change hardly at all, 20 minutes each day. It's not like Minnesota, where I used to live, where the length of day changes 8 hours, from the shortest day of the year, 8 hours long, to the longest day of the year, 16 hours long. That's like crazy. It doesn't make any sense that humans would live there other than a migratory relationship. Migratory cultures could live pretty much anywhere as long as they kept migrating, following the sun. Okay. Those of us that would choose an easier, softer way just make the simple choice to live in this equatorial band, especially at altitude where you have perfect weather, perfect temperatures, year-round gardening, farming, whatever. But the key is to arise. For me, it's at least 3 hours before the sun, to become fully present, to become fully prepared for the day, to maximize your contribution, okay, and to maximize your relationship with the sun. It just makes perfect sense. This dynamic is going to feed you. You're going to be energetically that much more powerful if you're seeing the reality of the sun as, at the physical level, your source. The food you eat, everything, the oxygen that you breathe, everything is coming from the sun, and green plants. Okay, so here's the flip side of that, our relationship with nature. Again, here in Ecuador, infinitely abundant. It's just incredibly verdant, okay, lush. It's like living in the jungle, but it's not the jungle. Here we are in the mountains, but we have tropical foliage. It's just like crazy, beautiful. Okay, so to have this relationship with the masculine representation of this energetic principle, the sun, And then the feminine representation of the energetic principle, plants, earth. Okay, this is key. Our relationship in balance, in harmony with nature. The natural principles will become our principles. We will be living, we are living, I am living in a new earth. We live in perfect harmony with the elements, with nature, with energy. It's all the same thing. Okay, so this is primary. Your relationship with the sun. You got to be getting up at, whatever. So if you're living in a place like Minnesota, to be up 3 hours before the sun in the summer times means that you're not getting very much sleep. You have to be up by 1 o'clock. So here, I get up by 3 to be ready. The sun right now, it's getting close to 6. The sunrise here officially is 6:20, but it starts getting light around 6. And it's very, very important to be fully present. To be fully aware of this miracle, okay, the miracle of a day. I mean, that's the reality that I live with, and the reality that I'm inviting you to live with is seeing each day, each sunrise as this stunning miracle. It's to be fed with this miraculous energy. It's how we live with gratitude and enthusiasm, because we're filled with this energetic reality. We're filled, we're paying so much attention to it that no little detail is missed. Okay, to hear the bird song, to see the early morning and the color green, right? The color green doesn't exist at night. Okay? The color green comes with the morning light. It's amazing. It's so incredibly beautiful. So to be washed with this miracle every morning, it's a pretty good way to start the day. It means you're going to have a really good day, no matter what happens in the form of the day is irrelevant, because it's not the form that matters. It's the substance. It's the energetic flow. It's again, this opportunity exists for us to be these whirling dervishes of powerful energy every day. And like I say, it results in maximal health, in our mental, emotional stability. Like there's no, again, for unconscious humans, their mental emotional state is always running in some sort of interference pattern with the ability to be in bliss, in joy, in maximal contribution. Oh, I feel depressed today or tired, whatever. It's just whatever emotional state you can even imagine is normally, for unconscious beings, a very dumbed down state of representation of the infinite, of eternity, of the unmanifested, of God, it's like, again, this is how we're coming to live in a new earth. We live as gods, goddesses. We live as that. And that's how we live, because we're literally being fed by that energetic principle. We become God-like, because that's what it is. God is the unmanifested, what Eckhart calls God. This energetic principle, this supreme energetic principle, is feeding us, guiding us moment by moment. So we're literally imbued, which is what enthusiasm is. We we're being filled with God, then manifested moment by moment by moment by moment. So this is what I'm saying from the beginning. When we study these principles and practices, the whole game has changed. There's very little of that old world that makes sense any longer. We're living in a radically different world. This new earth is radically different than the world of the egoic and the tribal consciousness. So welcome to this day. I'll do this with you every day because this is part of my gift to my world, to deliver this message of extreme trust, confidence, knowing. I love you so much. Be happy.